Call of Duty is in big trouble. The problems we're seeing with Black Ops 4 right now and the microtransactions looks to be business as usual, according to Activision's CEO and head financial officer for future Call of Duty titles. The lack of content, recycled maps, poor support for all areas of the game, from zombies to multiplayer, and not to mention, there isn't even a campaign. It's no secret that the Call of Duty community is not happy with Black Ops 4. The most recent operation, Spectre Rising, has left a poor taste in everyone's mouth with bloated and useless microtransactions like sprays, stickers, gimmicky emotes, and other useless stuff with nothing really important to grind for or be rewarded for with your time and or money that you put into this game.
I am really not happy with what they've been doing with a lot of the things multiplayer-wise with Black Ops 4, and this event is no exception. It feels like a skeleton crew is working on multiplayer, and they're just barely hanging in there. Either that, or whoever's making the decisions over there at Treyarch is completely incompetent in making horrible decisions for this game. It seems like they're not putting in the work, they don't respect the player base when it comes to multiplayer, and I just keep losing interest more and more. In the game's current state, I'm basically just playing this in order to do my job. I'm no longer playing multiplayer just to have a good time. If I'm thinking about hopping on and having a fun experience, I'm not playing Black Ops 4 multiplayer.
The gameplay is fun. I like Spectre. I like the new animations that were added. I like the specialist ability with the Shadow Blade. I like everything about it. I like the changes to the Blackout map. I'm still going to experience the 3 new maps that were added, or the 2 new maps in WMD that was added today. But it really pains me to know that there is nothing in the end. There is no grind worth doing in the end. Getting the same item over and over and over again is not only counterintuitive to player retention, but it's also a slap in the face.
I think it would be fair to say that the microtransactions in this game, Black Ops 4, are the worst and most hated in Call of Duty history. And this is by no accident. Activision has been caught saying they're doing this on purpose as a test to see how much the Call of Duty community will take before there is enough blowback and anger from their fans. Hello everyone, it's your #1 favorite Call of Duty male athlete, Big Daddy, here on YouTube, 8 Thoughts. It's great to see all of you back again for another video, and I appreciate you tuning in. Just to put into perspective the amount of useless microtransactions put into this game to unlock and grind for, let's look at the stats. In the last operation alone, Spectre Rising, you had 10 weapon charms who were introduced for 26 weapons. That is 260 useless DLC pieces. 3 death effects were introduced for 27 weapons. That's 81 more useless things for a running total so far of 341 unlockable and earnable things from reserve supply drops. There were 2 new camos for 27 weapons. That pushes our running total so far to 395 items alone from one operation. There were 2 new war paints for 25 characters, so that's another 50 items right there. There were 2 new outfits for 13 characters. That's 26 pieces of junk to earn, plus a ton of I don't know how many stickers and sprays, for now a total of over 500 pieces of junk that you can earn in Spectre Rising alone, counted as DLC. To make matters worse, all other weapons and earnable things you could really and actually want from all other events, from everything this game has released so far, have all been pushed into the same pile of reserves, which gives you the odds of actually getting good stuff to use, like weapons, about the same as turning into Superman, winning the lottery, and saving the universe from Thanos with a crossover Marvel Universe, DC Universe movie that doesn't even actually exist. As I said at the beginning of this video, there is a reason for all these microtransactions, and Activision finally let on and answered the final question: why is this happening in Black Ops 4? In Activision's most recent stockholders meeting and earnings report a couple weeks ago, I quote from Activision, "Call of Duty in-game net bookings was lower year over year, but the team continues to iterate around in-game features and offerings within Black Ops 4, testing new ways for players to participate in in-game content both for that game and for future titles." Collister Johnson, President and Chief Operating Officer of Activision. So essentially what they're saying is that they are using Black Ops 4 as a way to test for new ways for players to participate in-game content, both for this game and for the future titles such as Modern Warfare 4, which has me very nervous. If this is what they're doing to Black Ops 4, what is going to happen for Modern Warfare 4? And no matter how good Modern Warfare 4 is, if they implement a horrible Call of Duty microtransaction battle pass and they take anything from Black Ops 4 and try to use that as a stepping stone for more microtransactions in Modern Warfare 4, I feel that that may be the end for Call of Duty. As a comparison, we can look at the microtransactions in Fortnite and their battle pass to that of Black Ops 4 and the horrible excuse of a battle pass that it has. Epic seems to be under a completely different idea and system for making money from microtransactions in a game. Their idea is to make a game that is good and free with free updates, which accumulates a huge player base. Even though that player base is going down, it still is 100 times higher than that of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And their loot system is fair, and the progression system with their battle pass is an actual good deal. And by having a high player base and good microtransactions, they have still made billions of dollars. Activision and the Call of Duty developers seem to be under the idea that they'll make a mediocre, poorly supported title with little or no content and stack it full of hundreds, if not thousands, of pieces of purchasable junk in hopes of making billions of dollars with their microtransactions. But as we look further at this report, in-game purchases are down, and it's no wonder. Angry consumers aren't going to spend more money on a game that they feel has not provided quality content, especially when you paid for it and it's not free to play, and then asked to pay an additional up to $100 for maps and other playable events that in other AAA games this year are now free, and likely more games in the future to follow will be free as well. An easy example is that of Battlefield and their pass, and Fortnite, obviously, as we've already mentioned, and their battle pass. Call of Duty and Activision are shooting themselves in the foot with this business model. It seems they wish their developers to spend more time making useless DLC to sell because the player base is low due to a poor game, than have them put more effort and time into making the best game possible that would attract more people, subsequently leading to more money being spent on good DLC because of a bigger, healthier player count. I think it's more important than ever at this time for anyone and everyone to voice their opinions of anger towards this current system being implemented. As it has already been said by Activision, they are testing us as a consumer to see how far we can be pushed before breaking. And it seems we as a community have been broken. So as a YouTuber with an audience, I feel the need to make these videos, and I hope if you support this, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to build a bigger audience and draw attention to this matter as we stand against this kind of horrible business practice. And make sure to tweet and go on the subreddits to voice your opinion against these developers and publishers. In any time in Call of Duty history, I believe we are at the precipice. We are at the actual last chance for Call of Duty to rectify itself and be a actually good game. I know we say this every year, that Call of Duty will be coming back, that Call of Duty will be great, that this next Call of Duty will save the franchise. But at this point in time, it's not the game itself that is destroying this franchise, it is the developers and publishing companies like Activision pushing microtransactions and poisoning the water and the mentality and just the overall health and happiness of the community into a toxic mentality. I think other developers need to take note from games like Fortnite and Epic Games as a developer and a game maker, and how someone who can push a free-to-play game and implement a fair and balanced microtransaction system and battle pass, and also implement free guns, take guns out, and still have a very, very successful business making billions of dollars, and in fact more money than Call of Duty itself, should be recognized from other publishers, and a message that you can still make a lot of money without ripping off your fans and providing crappy content. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for dropping on by. Appreciate you being here watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And also don't forget to check out all my social media and multimedia links down in the description below. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much. And last but not least, and most important, my friends, you also stay black and don't hide cracker obtaining shapes after building a base others being chemtrails, none of this is jobs, school tears, them even gorge, Alice, light, Miss Vegas, Joe's building for white man. bring you down. Peace out, everybody.
And so I crossed some path where